Side Madhumita, sorry for the last delay. I'm just about to connect Mr. Tushar again. Send the request. So if you have any question which is related to funding, VC, how to reach investor, anything, you can just put on the comment box. I will be taking your questions. I think we are at it this time. Hello, Mr. Tushar. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I was online through laptop actually.
Okay, not a problem. I should have guided you previously.
No
So
problem,
first of
no
all, welcome
problem.
to
How are
Cover
you
Startup
doing?
platform. This is our first live session at here, and glad that you have joined this session. And we will be discussing about your journey. How did you start it? And before this, I want to tell about the like he's a founder and CEO at Consultancy Ventures. So he helped a lot of companies to get investment. So you can reach out to him as well. So till then, you can ask the question in the comment box if you have any question which is related to funding and how to reach out to investors. So, sir, please help us with your background. How did you start it?
I wanted to do finance or technology, so I joined
Hmm.
engineering. Missed out on computer engineering by one seat, and
Okay.
ended up doing textile engineering. But it didn't matter
Hmm.
because all the textile guys were going to computers anyways.
Hmm. Hmm.
So then I prepared myself for MBA and did my MBA in finance from Delhi University. And
Okay.
post that, I started my own education company with 800 students and three centers, and sold it to Narayana
Oh, that's
Institute in
amazing.
2006.
Amazing.
And post that, my corporate journey started. Worked for private equity practice at Deloitte and Touche, and
Okay.
invested almost $100 million from Brand Capital, which is the venture arm of Times of India Group, and
Oh, that's amazing.
was yeah, and I was heading treasury at MTS, the Russian telecom company, where I raised almost $2.5 billion for the company, and
Okay.
was CFO with Distribution Logistics. That's a company owned by Guggenheim Partners, the American fund. And
Great.
in the last
That's
7 years, I
something a great insights you are sharing about your experience. I think audience is going to have a great experience. And if you want to ask, please drop your question till then. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and in the last 7 years, I run consultancy ventures, consultancy with as in my surname, and I have helped almost 25 companies get investments ranging from 1 crore to $25 million
Hmm.
uh, across technology, non-technology, across seed stage, pre-series A, series A, series B, and
Hmm.
I have interacted with more than 3,500 startups in the last 7 years, and I have relationships globally with more than 600 investors in Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong, US, UK, and I
Nice.
practically know all of them in India as well.
I think so. So our audience have a question. Just let me take some questions from here as well.
Sure, sure. It's my pleasure to be on your show, Madhumita. I had heard you are doing very good work, and when I, spoke with you, I could sense the tremendous passion and the deep interest with which you run your company, and I look forward to working more closely in the future as well.
Thank you so much, sir. And I think that's a great pleasure to talk to even you, like, having a lot of experience, like in the market and having, we are talking here as well and you joined and also we will be able to solve a lot of queries from the people itself. So thanks for giving this opportunity. So one question is from Engineer Boy. Can we get funding for social entrepreneurship?
So, social entrepreneurship, you will have to define more deeply. As you know, what happened was after the climate issue in the West, a lot of talks have been going on amongst countries, and the Paris
Hmm.
Accord was signed two years back. So,
Hmm.
a lot of environmental, social, and corporate governance (ESG) three issues are coming in
Hmm.
the front.
Hmm.
because they are coming in the front. So a lot of funds have been set up who invest in impact causes, and
Right.
impact causes include social entrepreneurship also. So in
Right.
India, the funds which are there in impact are Elivar Equity, Lok Capital,
Hmm.
and SBI NEEF Fund,
Hmm.
Avishkar. All these are there are around 27, 28 funds who invest in impact causes.
Right. Oh,
And there
okay.
is a
I think.
company which came very recently to me. They have 40 to 52% of their employees are women, and 75% are from economically weaker sections.
Hmm.
And they train, from their own cost, they train their employees. So such kind of companies are there which are seeking impact money.
Right, right. So we have heard a concept of accelerator and incubator as well. Most of the DMs I got from the people itself, like what is the difference between them and how they are helping startups as of now, and how to enroll for the acceleration or incubation.
So, Madhumita, see, if you are just starting out in your startup journey and you
Mm-hmm.
don't have much knowledge about from where to get an office space, the accountant, taxation, legal, then you need printing facilities, you need nice, calling lines. So you need a lot of support. And apart from this support, you need support also on the business side to get more business.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, you need support on the funding side. And
Right,
apart from that, you need funding, you need funding also. So
right.
if you are too early, then it makes sense to join a incubator or accelerator. They take
Mm-hmm.
around 3 to 8% of equity, and they
Right.
help you with all these things, office space and accountant. They'll have tie-ups with, and more than that, they will call industry people to give sessions to you. And in case you need
Mm.
personal mentors, then you can give some equity to the mentor and get them on board your company also.
Right.
So we work very closely with global accelerators and incubators. And more
Mm-hmm.
than that, it is on the funding side that we are aligned with more than 600 global investors and can help the companies.
Okay, fine. And how consultancy ventures are helping people, like what an individual have to do being a startup?
So if a startup comes to me and the startup needs, see, they want to approach the investors. They don't have a
Right.
relationship with the investors. We have
Obviously.
relationship with investors. Now that is
Hmm.
one thing. Second thing is how to present yourself to the investor. Now
Right.
I can, tell you the frequently asked questions. I can tell you that the investor is nowadays looking for unit economics. So how to present
Hmm.
your unit economics? What is a term sheet? How to negotiate a good term sheet? After that,
Hmm.
how will the investor do a due diligence on your company? So I can help you save 2 weeks on the due diligence, and
Hmm.
then a shareholders agreement gets signed, so I can help you with the signing of the shareholders agreement. So all these are
Hmm.
one who's not aware of all these factors. We come in, we put our resources on the deal, get you the
Hmm.
best deal possible from global funds. And right now,
Hmm.
I'm running two Singapore companies, three Dubai
Hmm.
companies, and one Hong Kong company. So we are
Amazing.
doing international work sitting out of India and getting dollars for a variety of entrepreneurs.
Right. Actually, we have seen a lot of, the international companies investing on India, and our rate of having startups have grown even more like what it was previously, talking about COVID thing. So the rise has been really growing. So what would you suggest the young entrepreneurs, like you should go for startup, and what are sort of problems they are facing and how we can help them?
So the somebody who wants to create his own startup, should identify his interest area. If your interest area is environment, then you should solve a problem of the environment. If your
Hmm.
interest
Hmm.
area is technology, then you know that Cred and Meesho and all these companies are multiple millions of dollars. They are working in core technology.
Hmm.
And what is happening is that nowadays technology is being seen as a way of solving fundamental human problems, and this has been so since
Hmm.
the last 30 years. So
Right.
the trend towards technology will only increase. So you have to
Hmm.
upskill yourself and cross skill yourself.
Hmm.
And if
Right.
you are not a technology guy, then and you are wanting to run a technology company, then you should have a technology co-founder. And
Hmm. Hmm.
find a fundamental problem like Uber solved the taxi problem, right?
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
people were not able to find the taxi. Now I'll give you an
Hmm.
example. Mekong River runs in many countries. It originates in Tibet in China.
Hmm.
And 143 dams have been built by China in the Mekong portion, which is in China, which is in Tibet, China. And this
Right.
year there was a drought on Mekong River, and the lower riparian countries like Cambodia and Vietnam and Laos, they suffered a lot because of the drought.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now India's rivers all originate in Tibet, which is in China's control,
Hmm.
and
Right.
they are building dams. Secondly, the water table in India is going down because
Hmm.
electricity is free for farmers, and they use generation sets, and they pump out water and use it for agriculture.
Right.
So water is a big problem which any entrepreneur should solve.
Hmm. Right.
So one example can be converting water from from oceans for drinking water, which is called desalination.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
the desalination plants, they are very costly, and the water which is produced by desalination plants, that is also very costly.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
any that's an opportunity. Water is an opportunity. This year, Chicago Mercantile Exchange added water in its list of commodities which are traded on the exchange.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this shows the way things are moving, and for it's a. I'm giving you an example. This is a fundamental issue which anybody should go ahead and try to solve it. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
the way
true.
entrepreneurs should identify, what to do and the field of work, write blogs about it, present
Hmm.
yourself well in videos. Anybody
Hmm.
who searches your name, they should get an idea about you in the first 5 to 10 searches.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And
That's
your
true.
website should be also, it should give what you want to do in life,
Hmm. Right.
your mission and vision.
That's true. Okay, we have seen a lot of phases of investment. Like for the audience, we have got a lot of comments that how many types of funding are there? If you want to elaborate about that, starting from the pre-seed to what's going on and how much the capital or the amount is.
So what happens is anybody who starts early gets angel investment, which is
Hmm.
like 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, or 25 lakhs, or 50 lakhs. If you are
Hmm.
taking investment for an international project, and the and the investor is also somebody who is earning in dollars, they put in
Hmm.
more money. They can put
Right.
in 2.5 crore, 3 crore, 5 crore also.
Right.
Secondly, when you already have a minimum viable product, MVP,
Hmm.
at that
Hmm.
time you start to generate some revenue.
Right.
So at that time, you can raise more money, which is pre-series A. So if you
Hmm.
have 20 lakhs of turnover,
Hmm.
so you can raise more money. Probably you can raise 1 crore also.
Hmm. Right.
And if you have 1 crore turnover, you can raise 3 to 4 crore rupees by diluting 25%, 20%.
Right.
And
Right.
secondly, if your product market fit, PMF is there, then you can
Hmm.
raise even $1 million, $3 million, $4 million.
Hmm. Hmm.
So one has to understand these terms: minimum viable product, product market fit, founder market
Hmm.
fit, total addressable market, TAM. All these
Hmm.
things people have to just, nowadays it's very simple to learn anything. Everything is available on internet.
Right. Okay. Also, my next question would be revolve around pitch deck. Like, when you are going for a job, you have this resume which talks about your experience and everything. For the investment, you need a pitch deck. So how pitch deck should be presented? Like how to make a pitch deck. So if you want to cover all the, the screen points we need to be present in the pitch deck.
Yeah. So, a pitch deck is a document which gives an investor an idea about what is the business you are doing, and
Hmm.
also, if one puts money, then what is the kind of return the investor can expect.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
So I'll give you an example. So it starts with the nature of the market in which you are operating.
Hmm.
It can also be called a problem set कि आपके कौन सी problem solve कर रहे हैं? What is the problem you are solving? Secondly, what are the mission and vision of your company which will solve this problem? How you plan to solve this problem?
Right.
Thirdly, what is the team behind it and
Hmm.
their experience? And
Hmm.
how are they equipped to understand this sector well?
Right. Right.
Then, yeah, then market. What is the numbers in the market? What is the size of the market? Once, suppose this product or service sells in India, can it be
Hmm.
used as a plug and play and sold across other 160 countries?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then the
Right.
business model. How do you earn money for each
Hmm.
product which sells, for each service which sells? What is your fixed cost? What is your variable cost? How will you
Hmm.
make money in this?
Right. Hmm.
Then current traction. Till
Hmm.
now, what is the money you have earned and how many products and services you have sold?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then your competition. What is your competition? What is the size of those companies? And then, financial projections, like, these are the number of products you will sell in the next 5 years. And in the
Hmm.
next 5 years, this will be your revenue. This will be your operating profitability.
Right.
Then how much money you are asking for and how will
Hmm.
that money be used? What is the use of funds?
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
Then, the roadmap. So, you started it, you did MVP, you did PMF, now you did
Hmm.
revenue. Now, in the next 3, 4 years, what is the roadmap? How will you reach at a certain point and what you look to
Hmm.
achieve?
Right.
So this is the crisp 15 slide pitch deck which should cover these points. But we make pitch decks also. Anybody who wants to make a great pitch deck, we can help in that also.
That's great. So you can reach out to
Apart
Mr.
from
Tushar as well.
apart from
Yeah.
apart from valuation, from financial projections, making a
Hmm.
pitch deck, so we help in all these areas.
Okay, that's great. So in terms of legal aspect, someone has asked Mr. Himanshu Jai Hind, legal aspect and process for funding from Angel. So what should be the legal aspect?
Legal aspect is that there is a CS aspect, company secretary. Then there
Hmm.
is the agreement which you will sign, which is called the shareholders agreement. And before the
Hmm. Hmm.
agreement will be signed, there will be a term sheet which will be issued by the
Hmm.
investor. And the term
Okay.
sheet will mention various things like what is the
Hmm.
amount he is investing, what is the
Hmm.
valuation at which he is investing, what is the percentage equity the investor will take, what are the
Hmm.
rights of the investor which come along with this investment,
Right.
what are the exits which the investor wants, like the company should come out with an IPO in 5 years, or the company
Hmm.
should buy back the equity from the investor in 5 years by giving him certain return. which is
Hmm. Hmm.
called the internal rate of return, IRR.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so all these factors, like what is the instrument through which he's coming in your company, whether it is plain vanilla equity or it is preference shares or it is debentures,
Hmm.
those preference shares are convertible, non-convertible. So all those factors are covered in the term sheet. So having
Right.
an experienced advisor and consultant like us is very critical when you are wanting to deal with an investor, because all these clauses will matter a lot for you in the future, depending on
Hmm.
what you are signing with the investor.
Right. Right. Okay, so
Right.
we have heard
So
like, if any investor is investing in any company, so they want a like the return should be like around 50x from the startup. Like we have thought, heard this kind of thing. So what is the expectation of an investor from a startup?
So, Madhumita, if you are investing your money, then you invest
Hmm.
in fixed deposit in a bank, which is the safest kind of investment.
Hmm. Hmm.
But the
Hmm.
return which you get is very low. Like in India, you
Hmm.
get post-tax 4.5%, 5%.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you are in US, Germany, Japan, you get 0.25% per year, which is nothing.
Yeah.
So then you start thinking of how to make money through my money by investing it intelligently. Then you start
Hmm.
thinking about stock markets.
Hmm.
You start thinking
Right.
about mutual funds,
Hmm.
commodities.
Right.
So the investor starts to think, I'm getting suppose 10% from the stock market, and I'm
Hmm.
making losses also in certain cases. And in
Hmm.
commodities also there is so much of volatility. I'm making losses in some cases, profits in some cases. Then why
Hmm.
not to invest in startups?
Right. Hmm.
Because in the case of startup, the portfolio theory is that out of 10 startups in which you invest, 7
Hmm.
won't do well. Out of
Definitely.
3, 2 will do average, and
Hmm.
1 will become a blockbuster, and it will go 100 times, 200 times, and on a portfolio
Unicorn.
basis, your return will be quite a good return. So,
Right.
if you are getting 10% from the stock market, or mutual fund is giving you 8%, 10%, then if you are investing in a startup on a portfolio basis, your return can be much, much more. Like,
Hmm.
all these investors in Paytm, in the funds which invested in Paytm, Big
Hmm.
Basket, Zomato, Swiggy, all these investors are sitting on multiple returns, like
Hmm.
huge 500 times,
Hmm.
400 times returns. So that
Hmm.
is what the people are chasing.
Right. That's so true. So, like every founder has a different journey. So, like talking about your journey, what are the experience you have learned? What kind of a struggles you have done? And like, if you want to share with our young entrepreneurs who are going to start their own startup.
So, let me warn anyone who wants to start a startup. You have to live on very less money initially.
Hmm.
You have to motivate your people, in spite of offering less money. But
Hmm.
if you are offering less money, you can offer them ESOPs, employee stock option plans, which are shares in
Hmm.
your company, to keep them
Hmm.
motivated. And you have to work. There is no time for a startup founder. Morning 8 o'clock call comes. Sometimes you have to take. And
Hmm.
evening 9 o'clock, some teammate is calling. You feel like saying, "Oh man, give me a break."
Hmm.
But you have
Hmm.
to you have to address problems, right? Because
Right.
you are working on very thin infrastructure.
That's true.
And the investors, once they come in your company, they will expect you to scale up very rapidly. I know of,
Hmm.
in this fund call which was happening with a very famous investor, and this
Hmm.
we had 45 minutes call, and
Hmm.
my client said that he wants to invest 45% of the money raised. Money was around $4 million. Out
Hmm.
of 4 million, 45% he wants to invest in marketing.
Hmm.
And the fund guy said, I want you to invest 92% of the money which I give to you in marketing. So,
Okay.
because growth, everybody wants
Hmm.
growth, everybody wants big numbers.
Hmm.
You want to have, look at how Amazon grew.
Hmm. Hmm.
Amazon kept on making losses till 2014. It was because
Right.
it was investing all the money it was earning in new businesses, in marketing,
Hmm.
in capturing new markets. And for a founder, you have to have a very balanced mind and
Hmm.
do a lot of physical exercises and stay
Hmm.
fit and keep on updating yourself, as to your sector, what is happening in your sector. You have to
Hmm.
pivot your business plan in a number of cases. This business
Right.
plan is not working. Let us pivot to a different business plan.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
Then, your core team should have the right balance of technology, non-technology, marketing, product, finance,
Hmm.
human resource, IT. So, all these, the balance in the team is required.
That's true.
And you have to take a call whether to do something in-house or outside the company, like having a small call center. You want to have your
Hmm.
own people in the call center, or you want to outsource. So
Hmm.
a very big decision which founders have to take, Madhumita, you will agree with me, is
Hmm.
whether to have a team for technology in-house or
Hmm.
outsource the technology.
Hmm. 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 Right.
So that a lot of founders, they feel, usko outsource, let us outsource this. Many of the
Hmm.
founders, they feel no, we should have control over the technology.
Right.
So
Right.
all these are decisions, which have to be taken with a very cool mind in limited
Hmm.
resources in and in short timelines.
That's true. Totally agree. So I think being an entrepreneur is not easy, but that doesn't mean that you will not go for entrepreneurship because one day if you are working consistently, then one day you're gonna make something very different, and you're gonna win the world. So thank you so much for joining in this
No,
conversation.
I'm not saying that
Yeah.
you don't be an entrepreneur. I might have said the hard things, but this is to prepare the listeners that
Huh.
it's a serious business. It's not a
Huh.
joke that you are trying to earn money by utilizing somebody else's money, and it is a serious business. It takes
Huh.
effort, and a lot of people, who I know in entrepreneurship, they are so jovial. They have time to sit back and talk about the business, talk about other things, about philosophy, about consulting, about
Hmm.
mentoring, and that is the excited. Look at how Elon
Hmm.
Musk, he enjoys whatever he does. He sent a
Absolutely.
Tesla car on his own space rocket to space. So,
Huh.
he does. So, all these are part of the startup thing. It is very exciting, and a lot of money is available, and it's a very right time to be in this space as of now.
Yeah, that's so true and well said. I think a lot of people have gained a lot of knowledge from this session, and I think they can directly connect Mr. Tushar Kansal as well. And can you put the link of the website for our audience at the
Yeah,
comments?
sure. Yeah, my website is consultancy.com, and my link, I'm available on my LinkedIn,
Yeah,
which
Mr.
is,
Tushar is very active on the LinkedIn, so you can reach out for any queries, any question, and if you want investment, then for sure.
yeah,
Okay, we have
sure.
got the link. Thank you so much, audience, for joining and listening to this session. Right now, 50, 60 people are listening to us, and more than 1,200 people have joined this session. Thanks a lot, and you can find this session on IGTV of Karo Startup. So, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot, Mr. Tushar, for an amazing session.
My my pleasure. I will share the LinkedIn on the comments below the post
Sure,
of this video. Yeah.
sure. You can reach out to LinkedIn as well, and you can connect today itself. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Madhumita.
Thank